Cyberpunk 2077 has sold over 30 million units, says CDPR. Yesterday, during their financial report for Q3 2024, CD Projekt Red announced that Cyberpunk 2077 has now surpassed 30 million units sold, while its expansion, Phantom Liberty, has sold 8 million in around a year. Michał Nowakowski, joint CEO of CDPR, said in a statement. In less than 4 years since release, we've already sold 30 million copies of Cyberpunk 2077, and as for Phantom Liberty, in just over a year, it has sold over 8 million copies. These are impressive figures. I'm very happy to see a large, dedicated community coalesce around our Cyberpunk games. In the coming year, the base game, along with its expansion, will be released to a new group of users, owners of Mac devices powered by Apple Silicon chips. Despite the controversial launch that featured many bugs and issues, especially on consoles, Cyberpunk 2077 was one of the most anticipated games of all time, following up on what was arguably the best game of the previous generation, The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. As such, even with all those caveats, it was the biggest digital launch ever, with an estimated 10.2 million units by January 2021. Sales probably slowed down for a while after that due to word of mouth and the fact that Sony outright removed the game from its PlayStation Store for several months. However, CD Projekt Red's constant updates completely turned around the reception, culminating in the release of Update 2.0 and the excellent Phantom Liberty expansion. All this work paid off, allowing what was already a rough diamond to properly shine. The sales are only the obvious consequence. It wasn't just Cyberpunk 2077 that performed well for the Polish studio, as The Witcher 3 continues to sell even 9 years after its launch. Overall, total revenue amounted to $55.7 million, while the company registered a consolidated net profit of $19 million. The other big news of the day was, as already reported, the announcement that The Witcher 4, codenamed Project Polaris, is officially in full-scale production. On this, Nowakowski said, "I'm proud to confirm that several weeks ago the Polaris team wrapped up pre-production and moved on to full-scale production, the most intensive phase of development. We are very pleased with our progress on this project, and I wish to thank the team for its dedication." As a reminder, Cyberpunk 2077 sequel Project Orion has its own North American-based team, so work on that game continues separately. However, it's clear that most of CDPR's attention will be on the upcoming The Witcher game for the next few years.